This is going to bring it out.
Austin Dillon spins around and crashing behind him.
Still gone.
Two teammates, Menard and Ryan Newman, all get caught up in Austin Dillon.
Somebody got into Austin Dillon. I can't tell who it was.
He had spun. Looked like Reed was going to be able to. Racing outside of gone. Just went wide on him into the wall.
You know, you can get sucked up in turn one pretty easily. I think that's why it makes turn one a good place to pass, is because there's not a lot of grip outside of the line. So it looked like he just got up into the gray.
Reed 13th when he lost control of the car. Jeremy Clements was 20.
Oh, into the wall hard, the 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr. And they pile up behind him.
Big impact. We could hear that in the booth.
Nice job over here, bro. Yeah, I think the 11 there.
He's got the 11 up in front of him. On the radio, we heard him say, tell the 11 thanks. And 11 came down on him.
Yeah, I mean, the 11 takes a left to try to pass the 22. I'm sure he didn't mean to hit the 6, but simply he's the
car's going to naturally slide down the bank a bit, and Bubba's trying to tuck to the bottom.
Man.
You could tell they're just committed on that outside line. You're wide open. I mean, clear pass, you know, even before the apex of the corner, you're wide open. You could just see they just couldn't react fast enough. Tons of damage to both of those race cars.
Huge damage for the 6 and the 42 of Justin Marks.
Peters loose a little bit on that contact and hard into the wall is Cole Custer.
Same situation. He got loose underneath Brett Moffitt.
Wow.
You got fire coming out the back here.
That was a big hit.
Either winning that down.
Looks like he goes to protect it a little bit. Junior kind of gets into the left rear. I guess Poole got into the 7 there as well.
Yeah. It looked like Poole just. And which way will Christopher Bell go?
Big crash. Heavy hit for Crafton. Caution is out. Suarez and Crafton both battling for the lead, and they are torn up. Wow. That was a big hit for Matt Crafton. Up front, and we've got a problem with Ryan Reed. He's got a tire down.
Ryan Reed got in the wall in the middle of 3 and 4.
And around he's going to go. And a big hit behind him. The 46 and 51 make contact. Jordan Anderson in the 46. Fire under the hood now.
Green flag.
Whoa, no, Johnson's out of it.
Big wreck.
Can't go.
Big wreck going to happen here on the front straightaway.
No, man. You are kidding me?
Look at who came out front, though, on the back straightaway. Matt Kenseth and Larson.
And Kyle Larson.
Gosh.
There are just no words to describe what just happened.
The 48 couldn't go, and he just backed everybody up.
He spun the tires. It looked to me like either. Look at Kurt Busch battling out there on the outside of the 19. Whoa! Wrecked down the back straight with the 19.
Kidding me?
Big wreck behind you. Caution south. Caution south.
Well, we knew that
The 14 just kept coming down on the 31 on the back straightaway. Wasn't happy maybe with what went on in turn 1, and
big impact by the 23, and you see right there Chris Buescher kind of bounces between them. Luckily gets through, but that was a really big impact for the 23 of David Reagan. It was great to see him climb out. This would be a great view of it, Jeff.
Another look at what happens.
wow, you see the 90.
Big contact from the 90.
Yeah, you have to believe there was contact from behind or something happened. The angle at which he was heading to the wall. Severe change of directions quickly.
Drivers trying to get through after all of that took place, but the 90 got into the wall, bounced back out onto the racetrack.
Oh, and the 18 had it completely stopped until the 11 comes spinning back across.
Coming from the 18. Oh, the
Kyle
stepped
Busch.
out.
Dillon. Kyle Busch and Dillon side trouble. Car hard in the wall. 2 of them. Keselowski to the line. Caution has waved with Keselowski the leader, and crashing are Harvick, Allmendinger, Stenhouse, Truex, Labonte.
Starts to close. The 48 hits him once. Everything's fine. and then he hits him a second time closer to the right rear corner, and you see that starts to move the tail of the 6 from left to right. Darrell Wallace Jr. does the best he can to regain control, but at these speeds he loses control, gets into the 20, and then you start to see just back and forth. You see the 19 and Daniel Suarez as it leaves the screen, almost has it collected. The 2, great to see that car come back onto the ground. We saw cars go airborne in Talladega. That car could have easily went up into the air and flipped over. The roof flaps open, the cowl flaps open, set the 2 back on the ground.
That was the contact Eric Jones felt.
We knew 3 wide wasn't going to work, but it actually happened inside. It looked like the 17 of Peters might have gotten into the back end of the 13 of Cameron Haley.
And that was right beside Matt Crafton. He got, hard contact.
I thought maybe they had a chance to straighten it out, but then it just stacked everybody up so much. And then about 3 or 4 rows back, they started wrecking.
You can't see, Phil. You don't know that those...
After they do, are they still under? Yeah. Now, I'm going to wait a little bit, then I'm going to go to the first replay. Well, I'm going to record up until the first replay. But instead of Casey King turning them, Casey King completely obliterated them. Okay, so after this replay, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to go skip it on the other.
Big wreck. And the 22 really ended up getting a lot better out of that situation because it looked as though Brad Keselowski laid completely off of him, the 22's teammate. He wanted nothing to
win.
Oh, there it goes.
Ben Rhodes collects a bunch of them.
Oh, man.
The big one at Talladega.
It's Hemrick also involved in the bottom in the 19 truck. There's Daniel on the apron of the racetrack.
Oh boy, Stanley Steamer.
Whoa, there's
and around she goes into Kenseth.
Oh gosh.
Up in the air and into the wall hard.
Man, Kenseth.
Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was...
I am not believing that.
He's fine. Boy, he got the window net down right away out of frustration. The 4 car, Harvick.
Danica climbs out. Radio cord gets disconnected.
Side
She's
down.
right in the middle, the 5th car back.
I think somebody makes contact with... McDowell got her in the left rear.
Yep.
Yep. And that
no, she hit him in the right front. And when that happened, just got air underneath the car.
Is anybody left in this race?
And we've got trouble behind him, Rick. Around they go.
Yeah, stay down, go up.
It looked like it was Eric Almirola that was the first to go sideways and then collecting numerous cars behind him.
Murray actually comes down and gets onto the left front. It's on from there. I mean, we talked about it earlier. As soon as somebody makes a mistake and you're in this big pack of cars, you're going to take a lot of people with you. It's just how it happens. Some of these cars riding around the back actually got in the wreck as well. So one mistake by a driver, a mistake by 2 drivers, and this is what happens. It's not just those 2.
You see right there, left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control. At this moment, he's trying to keep it going straight.
Yeah.
Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt. Watch this thing come down through here, head on into that inside wall.
Just nothing he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
straight into the safer barrier.
Watch that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery lifted all 4 wheels up in the ground and spinning
Tight in there.
John Hunter Nemechek slipped back some spots.
4 wide.
How about Johnny Sauter making a move for the 4th spot in that 21 truck?
Sideways.
Townley and Nemechek get together, and the caution is out. More contact.
Got him coming out, crashing on the top, crashing on the middle.
Big hit for Parker Kligerman.
Yeah, John West Townley, who was trying to save his truck, made contact with Parker Kligerman, turned him straight into that out.
Right there, John Hunter gets loose, hits Townley.
Yeah, they actually squeezed him. Christopher Bell in the 4 in the 05 squeezed John Hunter.
Johnny Sauter took advantage of it by getting down underneath him, but then John Hunter just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, got loose and hit the... Look how close it was to Townley having his straightened out, but there was nowhere for Kligerman to go. What a hard hit that was.
If Parker hadn't come along.
Great move by Justin.
Now, Joey Logano continues to drive back to the front. 14th already, Matt.
That left front corner structurally sound, and they have repaired it with...
Big one! Oh, my goodness. The 25 hit hard. That's Chris Cockrum.
Gosh, that's a hard hit.
Scary, scary moment coming off of...
I think 2 tires on this stop. This car just loose early on in this race, but they did settle down much better.
Straight away. A big hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning
down. Busher. Oh, man.
Chris Buescher on his lid and lands back on his wheels. Caution.
Oh, man, we saw 4 wide off the corner over there.
Great camera work capturing this. Look at rookie Chris Buescher's wild ride down the backstretch.
It's been a while since we've seen one do this. We've seen it plenty of times here in Talladega in the past.
One thing I've noticed, I don't see a roof flap. Didn't come open yet.
Bounce you out. You're clear. Stay in like that. Stay in like that. The one bounce you out. Now walk.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time. And the line, Brennan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
How about that for Brennan Poole? And the big hit for
Truex trying to keep the field behind him.
Keep it behind you. Keep it behind you. Keep it behind you. One to go. One to go.
The white flag is out.
They're going to crash.
Sauter with a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down. Speed. I count 13 rolls for Christopher Bell. Watch it.
Well, Daniel Hemrick almost went underneath that 4 truck of Christopher Bell.
It's a testament to the safety of these racing vehicles that Christopher Bell